Do you have a sourdough starter that you don't know what to do with? Number one thing that I've had people asking is, what do I do with my starter? And I think all of us probably start there. We have the starter and we don't know what to do with it. So I'm going to give you a couple tips and tricks. Not really tips and tricks, it's just how starter works. But none of us know how it works when we first start using it. So I'm going to give you a couple things that I learned that I feel like helped a lot. I don't measure unless I am making bread. I don't like to measure. I don't want to sit here and make out all of these super precise measurements just to feed my starter. So I don't. I use a spoon, I scoop flour into it. I kind of have a texture, I guess, that I look for, and that's really it. If you want to know more about your starter, I'm going to explain a little bit how I do mine and hopefully give you guys some tips that will help you with yours. You need starter, jar, spatula, flour. I will, when I'm feeding, I will literally just come in with my little spatula. That's too much. Grab some. I'm gonna take that and I'm gonna smear it on the inside of my jar. See, like it's literally so little. And then I take my little measuring cup that I stole from a rice cooker that we have. I just dump it in there. I don't know how much that was. Do you know how much that was? No, it doesn't matter. You're probably thinking, oh my gosh, look, she put too much flour in there. Now it's super dry. This is actually not awful. I'm gonna sit here and I'm gonna that's what we got. It's mixed really good. There's not really any dry pieces. There's a few in the bottom, but I don't really care. More flour than water. Make her thick. Make her happy. Okay? We like thick girls. Also, feeding higher ratios. I fed it way more flour and water than was starter in that jar. The bacteria in your starter, which is what makes it acidic, is going to start taking over as soon as your yeast is out of flour. So if you only have a 1-to-1 ratio of flour in there, it's not going to take very long before that yeast has eaten all of that flour and the bacteria starts to take over. So unless you want to feed your starter super often, like multiple times a day, every single time it peaks, feed it more flour and water than you're putting starter in the jar. Thicker starter, higher ratio. More flour and water than starter in the jar, and start there and see if that helps.